How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're making an Adams Polishes video. Behind me here you see a lot of my product, and today we're making a video about a bunch of products. So I've been getting a lot of questions like from family, from some friends saying like, hey man, I want to clean my car, my motorcycle, or my truck, and you have a whole kind of like setup, and that's awesome, but I don't want to spend that much money. I just want a good handful of products that will get the job done, get a nice detail top to bottom without breaking the bank. So I figured I'd throw a video together of a few products I think that everybody should have in their kit, and then we'll also at the end I'll throw in some pricing hopefully for all the different items that you'll be needing that I'm talking about. So I got Franklin here with me to help me out. What's up, buddy? Hey. Little camera shy, not sure to think about it, but we're doing this video here in the garage today. I know it's been a while since we've had a video, and I apologize about that. It's been a crazy summer for me. Crazy good, busy, that's not a bad thing. I just haven't had time to make videos, so I apologize about that if any of you have been waiting or have been subscribed. For those of you that aren't subscribed, please do so. That'd be great. I'm super appreciative of the support on the channel. And with that being said, let's jump right into this. Alright, so starting off with the things you need, and remember, stick around to the end. I want to talk to you about how much all this is going to cost you to have a base kit. So right off the bat, first thing you're going to need for any kind of car detailing of any sort is you're going to need a bucket. So I recommend getting one of these buckets. This bucket comes with the grit guard in the bottom of it. Let me pull it out here and show you. So this goes in the bottom of your buckets. See here, this will go in the bottom of the bucket like this. And essentially what you can do is you can take your wash pads, wash mitts, whatever, and rub it on that grit guard, and it'll pull a lot of the dirt and grime out of that pad that you're using so it doesn't scratch the surface of your vehicle. So first of all, get a bucket, make sure it has the grit guard in it. Next, what you're going to want to get is some basic tools to clean your vehicle. So I have a handful of these wash pads, and really fluffy, and they last quite a while. I've bought a few of them over the last couple of years, haven't had to replace any of them. As long as you take care of them, clean them out when you're done, and dry them, they will last a while. So gotta have one of these. The next thing you can get, if you want to, is you can get a wash mitt. Now I like this. You put your hand in it. It's got a microfiber plush type little they're like little noodles here, little worms, and these are really good for getting in the little areas that you just can't quite reach, and it just works really well. I like this for certain applications, but I wouldn't say you have to have one. Just want to throw that out there. This for sure is what you have to have with one of these buckets. Moving on to the product you're going to need to start out with is going to be a car shampoo. So this is just the basic Adams car shampoo. And what it does essentially is it just creates a really slippery surface for that wash pad to glide across, not scratching your vehicle. The other nice thing about this stuff is it's pH neutral. You can clean your car in the sunlight. It can dry on your car and rinse right off without leaving any water spots. That's really nice. This is the washing wax. Very similar to the car shampoo. Does the same thing, except it has I believe it's like a carnauba in it, which essentially is a wax, so it does a little protection, a little wax on top of it. You don't have to have this, it's just an option to get. Bare minimum, you're going to want some car shampoo. Really good product, and lasts a very long time as well. I bought a gallon of this stuff, I think 2 summers now I've had it, and I'm just now finishing up that gallon, and I wash my vehicles quite a bit. So you're going to need a bucket and some car shampoo to throw in there. You want this bucket full of water, and you can do the 2 bucket method. Obviously I don't wash my vehicles that are very dirty, so you don't have to have a 2 bucket. I'm going with the more affordable method here. I think I have 3 of these. I got 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them over there. So you can do 2 buckets, but again, bare minimum here. Bucket, car shampoo, you're going to throw it in here, and it's going to create a great sudsy, really slippery type mixture that is going to be great for just gliding over your paint without scratching. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is another set of tools to get. Recommend getting all 3 of these. This is a firm bristle brush. This right here is great for cleaning floor mats, for cleaning tires, all kinds of stuff like that. It's really firm, it's hard, you don't want to use it on anything that you don't want to scratch, obviously. Next, you want to get one of these soft bristle brushes. This is great for cleaning the face of your wheels, and it works great. It lasts a long time. If you clean these, you will only buy them once, which is really nice. And then next is the wheel woolly. Again, really soft. It's for the barrel of the wheel, and again, clean it. It lasts a long time. It works great, especially if you have a high-performance car or anything with things like Brembo brakes that shed a lot of brake dust. It doesn't have to be a high-performance car. I mean, a lot of cars out there shed a lot of brake dust, and this works great to get every bit of that wheel clean. So that is the next set of tools to get. So the next chemical I would recommend is this is the Eco All-Purpose Cleaner. It's the new one. I just got it. Works great. They have the regular all-purpose cleaner, but this Eco All-Purpose Cleaner is great for anything. I use it floor mats on the wheels. It works great for cleaning your wheels with that firm bristle brush we talked about. It just is an all-around good tool to have. So recommend this for that miscellaneous type of stuff you're going to be cleaning. Now, the next product is something very, very important to me, and that is the wheel cleaner. So this wheel cleaner it's incredible. This stuff will take all the brake dust out of your wheels, and it cleans them up so nicely. So it actually reacts with the brake dust. It'll turn a really deep purple. As you can see, it's a blue color. However, when you spray it on and it hits that brake dust and starts to do its work, it turns a deep purple, and you can actually see it working, which is really cool, I think, and it kind of tells you that it's working. So this is an absolute must-have if you have a vehicle with a lot of brake dust. The next product I'm going to talk about is H2O Garden Gloss. It's this real gray, kind of thick, weird type of spray. You don't see that often. But what it is, again, it's called the H2O Garden Gloss. This is something really handy, and I recommend everybody have it. What you do is you clean your wheels and tires, then clean your car, rinse it off with water, get all of the car shampoo, wheel cleaner, all Eco or all-purpose cleaner, everything off your car, and leave it soaking wet. Then you pull your car into your garage, get a microfiber towel, which we'll talk to you here in a bit, and you're going to get one towel damp, and then you're going to get another microfiber towel completely dry. What you're going to do is you're going to spray this on your car directly on the wet paint, on the wet surface, I should say, and then essentially this stuff reacts, and it's a sealant. So it seals your car as it reacts to the water, and you hit it with the damp rag, rub it in, and then you go over it again with the dry rag real quick, and it buffs right off really fast. No need to wait, there's no cure time, anything like that, but it leaves your car super shiny while also sealing it, so you're protecting your paint while also getting a nice dry. So very important. I think everybody should have this. It's really cool. Everybody that I show it to really likes it and ends up buying it. So H2O Garden Gloss, a must have. The next product that I'm going to talk to you about is the detail spray. This is kind of Adams Polish's staple product. This stuff, first of all, it smells great. It smells like you could drink it, but it works awesome for all kinds of things. Drying your car, you can spray this on while it's wet as well and dry your car with it. Again, we're going to get to that in a second with the drying stuff, but you can use it for drying. It also works great for, you have a little bit of a hand mark from you getting into your car. Take a microfiber rag, spray it on there, buff it off real quick. It works great. Leaves a nice shine, smells good, works good. It's just an all-around good detail spray. It works great for all those types of applications you can imagine. So definitely a must-have. I would say this is the must-have in any garage. You need to have some sort of quick detail spray in your arsenal. Next tool I want to talk to you about is a clay bar. The clay bar is not something you have to have, but you drive through some construction and you got some weird little piece of tar or just something weird, a bug that's really stuck on there. Overspray. Somebody was staining their fence, had a little bit of overspray on the side of their car, took it right off with the clay bar. Coat your car in some detail spray, or at least the area you're going to clay, and clay it right over. Use this almost as a lubricant as well. Kind of like the car shampoo, and then you hit this with clay bar and it'll pull it all right off. So really handy to have. Not 100% necessary to keep in your garage if you're going really affordable, but something that I've used countless amounts of times that you're you don't think you have to have it, but it comes in handy just that 1 or 2 times you have to use it. Alright, so getting into the next bit of it is, I have a lot more rags than this, but I recommend buying, this one is from Adams. You don't have to buy your towels from Adams. I highly recommend you do because they're really, really plush and cushy. This is the, I think this is the single soft. It might be the double soft or double plush polishing towel. This works great for waxing, taking the wax off, or detail spray. It's really, really soft and just works great. So have a big bin full of nice microfiber rags. I have a bin over here that is full of stuff specific for cleaning glass, for polishing, for just all around type of stuff. So make sure you have a whole bunch of microfiber rags for just a whole host of applications. Now next, what I really recommend is getting one of these. Now this is the older model. I think I just saw on Instagram a new model came out. This is the big great white drying towel or something like that. It's huge, and I can clean and dry my Camaro with this thing not even getting fully saturated with water. I mean, it dries everything. So this is something I really like to use with the detail spray. The car's wet, I spray some detail spray on, and I just wipe it off with this, and it dries it immediately. There's nothing left to it. With the H2O garden glass, you're going to want to do that 2-method thing. So say get this one damp, use this to wipe in the H2O garden glass, and then use this to just wipe off that last bit of residue. I've just added all of these items into the cart with the exception of I only did car shampoo. I did not do wash and wax. So just a quick glance of what we have here. Let me get this all set up here with the camera so you can see. Alright, so I have the brush kit, all 3 of them. Car shampoo, eco all-purpose cleaner, wheel cleaner, H2O garden gloss, detail spray, a clay bar, a wash bucket with grit guard, and a wash pad. And then I have the great white drying towel. I did not add any of the plush microfibers. Again, you can buy those really anywhere. I recommend buying them here, but I'm not going to add them to the cart because, everybody has their own opinion on microfibers and where they like to get them. You can go a little bit more affordable on those if you want to. So for now, those are the items I'm going to talk to you about. Again, these are great for all around cleaning your wheels and tires, maybe even some floor mats. Cleaning your car, cleaning your tires, cleaning your floor mats, kind of all around. Great for cleaning wheels. Great sealant and drying tool. Great all-around tool. Something to have in your arsenal for emergencies. And then the basic kit to clean your car. So, and of course, to dry and polish your vehicle as well. So that is essentially a top to bottom. You can clean your wheels and tires, you can clean your paint, you can dry your paint, you can seal it, and then you can do any type of touch-up stuff that you need to as well. So that is the best all-around kit that I can come up with what I have here and still be affordable. So let me set the camera down here so I can get my phone back going, and we can see the price here. So again, all the stuff I just showed you is what I added into the cart here. And I'll also remind you that I added in this cart all 16-ounce bottles. So these are the 16-ounce bottles. Here's an iPhone XS Max thing, whatever the hell this model is. You can see the size of it. They're pretty decent-sized bottles. They'll last a decent amount of time. So some of these will last a little longer than others. So just keep that in mind. I buy a lot of my stuff by the gallon of the stuff that I use a lot, but this is a good way to feel out what you use the most and what you might need to buy gallons of later on. So with all of those added up, let me scroll to the bottom here, and keep in mind this price is including these brushes, which you will never have to buy again if you just keep them clean and in good shape. Bucket, you'll never have to buy another bucket again. It'll last forever if you keep it in good shape again. The wash pad, it will go out eventually, but they're not crazy expensive. But the most expensive things are these brushes, and then adding like a bucket. Those are things you'll never have to buy again. So I just wanted to keep that in mind. And I did not add any discount codes. I'm just using the price they have as far as the sale price right now. Now everything usually is discounted on Adams, and they always have like a 15% off code that you can use. So this is just the absolute max without discount codes that the list price is currently right now on the website. This all comes out to $169.90. So you can see right here that it is $169.90. Total savings of $16. that is without adding any codes. That is just their discounted price right now. You could probably add another 15% off of that, which is about $20, and be about $150-ish. So that is $150 of everything you possibly need, and about 65 of that is something you'll never have to buy again. So realistically, $100 for a great base kit of chemicals, and $150 for a great base kit of chemicals and the necessary tools that you'll have to have. So with that being said, I highly recommend their products. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. Believe me, that'd be great. I'd save a lot of money if it was sponsored, but it is just really good products, and I like to help people out that truly care about cleaning their cars. So I'll show you over here. The Camaro actually has not been cleaned in a little while, but this, Franklin again, this is, I've been driving it for a while. You can see the wheels are still pretty clean. They have had quite a bit of mileage driven since the last time I've cleaned them, and they've stayed clean. The paint looks great still, a little bit of bugs here and there, but all around the product works great. It helps protect your car, and it'll make it look great all year round if you use it properly. I highly recommend it, and I hope this helps somebody out there looking for, like, hey, what do I buy? I remember when I first started, I was like, man, I really don't know what to buy that is worth my money, or what I can do that makes my car look great without having to spend $1,000 on a huge kit. That is what I'm hoping to accomplish here. Now, like I said, I do buy stuff by the gallon. As you can see, there's some gallons here of stuff that I use a lot, and I have a lot of other products as well that are great and would highly recommend all of them. I've not had a bad experience with any of their products at this point. If I do, I will make sure to let you know. I have no problem calling stuff out if it's not good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. I truly, truly appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.